In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 3rd, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Wizards versus Cleveland Cavaliers. The upcoming basketball clash between the Washington Wizards and the Cleveland Cavaliers is set to unfold at the Rocket Mortgage Field House this Wednesday evening, marking an intriguing Eastern Conference confrontation. Currently occupying the 14th spot in the conference standings, the Wizards bring with them a 6-26 record, fresh off a 130-126 defeat at home against the Atlanta Hawks on Sunday. In contrast, the Cavaliers, positioned 8th in the East with an 18-15 record, are aiming to break free from a 2-game losing streak following their recent 124-121 road loss to the Toronto Raptors on Monday. This encounter marks the initiation of a 4-game series between the two teams, adding an extra layer of anticipation to this matchup. The Washington Wizards find themselves in a challenging phase, having suffered defeats in 6 of their last 8 games. Their recent 130-126 loss to the Hawks showcased an admirable effort from Kyle Kuzma, who led the team with 38 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists on 15 of 31 shooting. Despite a promising start with a 17-4 run, the Wizards faltered and found themselves trailing after allowing 42 points in the second quarter. Denny Avdija contributed 17 points with 12 rebounds, and Tyus Jones chipped in with 14 points and 8 assists. As a unit, the Wizards managed a 46% field goal accuracy and connected on 17 of 53 attempts from beyond the arc. On the other hand, the Cleveland Cavaliers have displayed a more favorable form, winning 5 of their last 8 games. However, they are seeking redemption after back-to-back losses, the most recent being a 124-121 defeat against the Raptors. Donovan Mitchell led the team with 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists, while Caris LeVert contributed 31 points on 12 of 20 shooting coming off the bench. Despite shooting 48% from the field, the Cavaliers faced a slow start, falling behind by 19 points before struggling to close the gap, ultimately scoring just 3 points in the final 144 of the game. Heading into this matchup, the Wizards may face challenges with the potential absence of Danilo Gallinari, listed as questionable, while the Cavaliers are dealing with the absence of Darius Garland, Ty Jerome, and Evan Mobley. Analyzing the defensive ratings provided by Dunks and Threes, a substantial contrast emerges between the teams, with Washington ranking 28th in the league with a defensive rating of 119.8, while Cleveland stands 6th with a defensive rating of 112.6. Notably, the Cavaliers excel at defending the three-point line, ranking 11th with a 36.1 opposing three-point percentage, whereas the Wizards are positioned 19th with a 37.5 percentage from beyond the arc. Despite the Wizards being in a slump, their competitive performance in the narrow loss to the Hawks suggests they could pose a challenge. Conversely, the Cavaliers, despite recent setbacks, are expected to bounce back with a convincing home win against the struggling Wizards. Therefore, the Cleveland Cavaliers to win and cover the spread is our full game side pick. In terms of offensive efficiency, the 18th-ranked Cleveland Cavaliers face off against the 25th-ranked Washington Wizards, indicating a potential low-scoring affair. Although Cleveland holds a higher offensive efficiency ranking, they enter the matchup without 2 of their top 3 scorers. Instead, the team relies on role players and defenders like Dean and Okoro. With 3 of their last 4 games going under, Cleveland exhibits a tendency to play at a slower pace, ranking 23rd in tempo. The absence of Garland from the lineup might further contribute to a decelerated pace. On the other hand, while Washington plays at a faster tempo, their 25th rank in offensive efficiency suggests they may struggle to convert possessions into points. Having gone under in 2 of their last 3 games, the Wizards are likely to contribute to an overall lower scoring encounter. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Bucks versus Indiana Pacers. In an exhilarating showdown, the Milwaukee Bucks, comfortably positioned at the second spot in the Eastern Conference with an impressive 24-9 record, are gearing up for a clash against the Indiana Pacers, currently holding the 6th position with an 18-14 record. This eagerly anticipated matchup is scheduled to take place at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse on January 3rd, promising a fierce competition. With both teams boasting commendable records and the Bucks aiming to sustain their dominance while the Pacers seek to climb higher, this game is undoubtedly one that every NBA enthusiast should mark on their calendar. The Milwaukee Bucks have been in exceptional form, securing victory in 9 of their last 11 games. However, they are seeking redemption after a 122-113 loss to the Pacers in their recent encounter. Despite a commendable triple-double performance from Giannis Antetokounmpo, scoring 30 points with 18 rebounds and 11 assists, the Bucks faltered in the final quarter, succumbing to a 38-25 run by the Pacers. Khris Middleton and Brook Lopez contributed 21 points each, yet the team struggled with a 44% field goal shooting and 10 of 40 from beyond the arc. Looking ahead, the Bucks face challenges with upcoming matchups against the Spurs and Rockets. Conversely, the Indiana Pacers are riding high on a 4-game winning streak, marked by a remarkable comeback against the Bucks in their previous clash. Tyrese Halliburton played a pivotal role, notching 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists. The Pacers, despite shooting 44% from the field and 5 of 35 from three-point range, rallied in the fourth quarter with 38 points to secure an impressive comeback victory. As they prepare to face the Hawks in their next game, the Pacers' momentum is undeniable. As the anticipation builds for the upcoming matchup, uncertainties loom over the Bucks roster with Khris Middleton listed as questionable. Meanwhile, the Pacers are monitoring the status of Bruce Brown and Andrew Nembhard, both of whom are questionable. This sets the stage for a highly anticipated 5th and final meeting between the Bucks and Pacers in the regular season, with the Pacers currently leading the series 3-1. Despite Indiana's success against Milwaukee this season, the prospect of a Giannis Antetokounmpo revenge game adds an element of unpredictability. While the Pacers have showcased resilience in recent games, the Bucks will likely aim to respond emphatically. Following a slight setback after the East hangover, the Pacers have regained their momentum with 4 consecutive wins, 3 of which came on the road. Tyrese Halliburton's standout performances, including 2 games with 20-plus points and 20-plus assists, have been a highlight during this streak. The Pacers' ability to cover the spread against Eastern Conference opponents reflects their efficient offensive play, although concerns about defensive challenges may arise in the playoffs. The meeting between the two teams on Monday saw a relatively low combined total of 15 threes, and expectations point towards a higher-scoring affair in the upcoming game. The Bucks, with their remarkable talent and second-best record in the East, will be eager to avoid a 4th loss to the Pacers. The Milwaukee Bucks, boasting an exceptional 24-9 record, exemplify a level of dominance that commands attention. Their offensive prowess, averaging 125 points per game and ranking 2nd in the league, is a testament to their scoring capabilities. Giannis Antetokounmpo, with averages of 31 points and 11.3 rebounds, stands as a monumental force, leading the team with unmatched skill and athleticism. A commendable 50% field goal percentage highlights their efficiency in converting opportunities into points. Additionally, their three-point shooting accuracy at 38% provides them with a strategic advantage, enabling them to stretch the floor and create scoring opportunities. Despite facing defensive challenges, the Bucks' offensive firepower and strategic playmaking, particularly from Damian Lillard with an average of 6.8 assists, position them favorably in this upcoming matchup. The Bucks' ability to sustain offensive pressure and exploit defensive vulnerabilities will undoubtedly play a pivotal role. While the Bucks encountered a stumbling block against the Pacers in their previous outing, the prospect of beating the same team twice in a row poses a formidable challenge. Despite the Pacers being labeled as underdogs, the expectation is that Damian Lillard will not have another poor shooting game. Therefore, the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. Examining the statistical landscape, the Indiana Pacers currently lead in offensive rating but lag behind defensively, ranking 28th. In contrast, the Milwaukee Bucks rank 4th in offensive rating but stand at 20th defensively. Both teams showcase a fast-paced style of play, ranking in the top 5 in tempo this season. The matchup features strong offenses against weak defenses, setting the stage for a game with numerous possessions. Notably, the first 4 matchups between these teams have seen dominant performances from each team's star player. Milwaukee's impressive scoring average of 125 25 points per game, coupled with a remarkable 50% shooting efficiency from the field, positions them as a high-scoring team capable of surpassing the total. The Bucks' proficiency from beyond the arc, shooting at 38%, adds an additional dimension to their scoring threat. However, their defensive vulnerabilities, leading to an average of 119 points allowed per game, suggest that their opponents could also contribute significantly to the overall score. This dynamic sets the stage for a game where both teams are expected to score heavily. Betting on a high-scoring game becomes a prudent decision, considering the Bucks' offensive dynamism and their opponents' potential to exploit defensive gaps. As anticipation builds for Wednesday night's clash, expectations are set for an explosive and high-scoring matchup between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers. In a season where scores frequently flirt with the 260-point mark, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Atlanta Hawks. The upcoming clash on the basketball court promises to be an exciting interconference battle, featuring two teams eager to secure a victory. The stage is set in Atlanta as the Oklahoma City Thunder hit the road to face off against the Atlanta Hawks on Wednesday night. In their recent home game against the Celtics, the Thunder showcased their prowess, triumphing with a score of 127-123. The previous matchup saw the Thunder defeating the Nets 124-108 as 7.5-point favorites. Meanwhile, the Hawks secured a 130-126 victory over the Wizards but failed to cover the 6.5-point spread. The all-time regular season series is evenly poised, with each team boasting 71 victories, and the Thunder emerged victorious in their first meeting this season with a 126-117 win on November 6, 2023. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been enjoying a stellar run, winning 10 of their last 12 games. Their current 5-game winning streak is a testament to their form, with a remarkable victory over the Celtics. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the charge with an impressive performance, contributing 36 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. The Thunder, as a team, exhibited a 52% shooting accuracy from the field and made 18 of 40 attempts from beyond the arc. Despite trailing initially, they exploded for 40 points in the third quarter to secure an 18-point lead. The Thunder's next challenge after the Atlanta Hawks is a matchup against the Nets. Contrastingly, the Atlanta Hawks have faced recent struggles, breaking a 4-game losing streak with a hard-fought 130-126 road win against the Wizards. Trae Young's outstanding display, scoring 40 points and dishing out 13 assists, played a crucial role in the Hawks' victory. The team overcame a slow start, falling behind 17-4 in the first quarter, but a remarkable second quarter turnaround, where they scored 42 points, paved the way for their eventual triumph. As the Thunder face the Hawks in Atlanta, the former is playing the second game of a back-to-back situation, with this being their third game in 4 nights. Surprisingly, such situations have not deterred the Thunder this season, as they have consistently performed well in the second game of back-to-backs. On the other hand, the Hawks have struggled against the spread, holding a 7-25 against the spread record for the year, including a failure to cover in 5 consecutive contests and 7 of their last 8. Despite the potential challenges of back-to-back games, the Thunder's recent performances against stronger opponents make them a formidable force. While Atlanta boasts a strong offense, their porous defense may prove advantageous for the Thunder, who also possess one of the top offenses in the league. The argument of travel fatigue for the Thunder to Atlanta after a game in Boston may keep the game close, but the Thunder's recent form suggests they have the edge. The Hawks, though having a rest advantage and playing at home, have struggled in recent games, losing 10 of their last 14. Their defensive vulnerabilities, coupled with a 7-25 against the spread record, make them a less favorable choice. The oddsmakers' decision to set the spread at -1.5 points in favor of Oklahoma City Thunder is seen as a potential steal, considering the Thunder's superior form and a previous victory against the Hawks this season. So the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Moving to the statistical analysis, the Oklahoma City Thunder have seen the over hit in 18 out of 31 games this season, showcasing an offensive flair. They rank 6th in the league for turnovers and maintain an above-average tempo, averaging 100.4 possessions per game. Atlanta, on the other hand, has gone over the total in 20 of their 32 games, emphasizing their offensive prowess. The Hawks stand 17th in turnovers, committing 13.7 miscues per contest, and exhibit a fast-paced game with 101.9 7.4 possessions on average. Considering the Thunder's potential exhaustion from playing a game the day before, their defense may face challenges against the Hawks' offensive prowess. Both teams have been explosive offensively in recent games, with Oklahoma City Thunder averaging 123 points per game in their last 3 outings. Atlanta's home games have witnessed a high-paced defensive display, with a whopping 106.3 possessions per game. Anticipating a high-scoring shootout between the two teams over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.